How we doing on this Wednesday night, man? We got a late night upload tonight. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all see the title, man. Stop this notion that you do not want Travis Hunter at number 3. I'm not doing no intro. I'm not doing none of that. Travis Hunter at number 3 for the Giants would feed families, y'all. It really would. And now, granted, I know how much we need a quarterback. I understand it. Joe Shane is back. Brian Daboll is back. They need a quarterback to lead this team. Unfortunately, they put themselves in a position where they might not get a quarterback. The Giants currently have the number 3 overall pick in the NFL draft with the Titans ahead of them and the Cleveland Browns. Now, the biggest question mark is going to be Cleveland. What is Cleveland going to do at the number 2 spot? We're 3 months out from the NFL draft. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot more heading into the NFL draft once we get there. But right now, it's looking like the Tennessee Titans are definitely going to be taking a quarterback, whether it's Cam Ward or Shador. And then the Browns, in my opinion, they should go out and draft a quarterback. I mean, Deshaun Watson's contract is one of the worst contracts we've seen, up there with Daniel Jones' contract. And he's coming off an Achilles injury. So there's no reason for me to think that they shouldn't take a quarterback. You're at the number 2 spot. Go ahead and take one. So you're sitting at number 3. Shador and Cam Ward's off the board. What do the Giants do? I hear a lot of people talking about potentially trading back. I'm not against trading back. I'm really not. It's all about what kind of compensation we will get back. But for the people that are sitting here watching other people say they'll take Travis Hunter and saying that's not it, that wouldn't be it for the Giants, I don't understand the logic and the mindset of why you wouldn't want a Travis Hunter on this team. Let's put all things into perspective. Travis Hunter just won the Heisman Trophy, which happens to go to probably the best college football player in the league at that year. Travis Hunter just won that. He made a lot of plays for Colorado, playing with your boy Shador Sanders and playing under primetime Deion Sanders. He made a lot of plays, and this is the guy that kind of, made history signing with the JUCO team after being one of the top recruits in the nation. All that, putting it to a side, it has nothing to do with his play on the football field. That's just who Travis Hunter is as a guy and where he's been up until now. Travis Hunter finds himself in a loop where he's one of the top DBs in this class, one of the top cornerbacks, and also potentially a top wide receiver in the league. That puts him at probably the best player in the whole NFL draft. Don't take it just from me. Go ahead and listen out to the other analysts. And granted, not all the analysts know the best football. We know how bad their takes are sometimes. But Travis Hunter is one of the top-rated players in this draft for a reason. He falls to us at number 3. There's no reason for me to think that the Giants should not consider taking Travis Hunter. I hear people telling me, if you need a DB, go out and get Will Johnson out of Michigan, get a top corner instead of Travis Hunter because Travis Hunter is not the top corner. In my opinion, I think Travis Hunter is one of the top corners in, heading into this draft. And that's not even talking about his offensive upside at playing the wide receiver position. I hear a lot of people saying, don't get a guy that can do, DB and wide receiver when he's not, top or elite in either of those positions. I don't understand where this is coming from, y'all. Like, I seen another take where they were talking about the jack of all trades player. When you think about Isaiah Simmons, I saw someone comparing to Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons was a safety / linebacker, both playing on the defensive side of the ball. Travis Hunter was playing wide receiver and corner in the same game and dominating on both sides. This is different from Isaiah Simmons completely. Travis Hunter is one of the best players in this draft for a reason, and that's because this guy balled out on both sides of the ball. Travis Hunter at the DB position at corner, in my opinion, I love his instincts. I really do. Your boy is living out here in Central Florida, and Colorado came down and played UCF. And maybe I'm a little emotional about this take. A lot of people get very emotional with football. And you got to keep emotions out of it. But Travis Hunter completely destroyed UCF single-handedly. What he was doing on the offensive side of the ball and at corner, the type of interceptions he was making, that was the game that you think back into, hey, how did Travis Hunter win the Heisman? What was one of the biggest games he had? UCF was one of them, and I saw it firsthand. Travis Hunter is a dog. Seeing him play, a lot of people are saying, hey, can he play wide receiver in the league? Can he be corner in the league? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if he'll be able to play both consistently, right? Consistently. He's not going to be playing like he did in college where he was playing all the snaps on both sides of the ball. But if it's me and I'm the GM of the New York Giants, I'm bringing Travis Hunter in here as a corner, as a shutdown corner, and he's playing 15 to 20 snaps at the wide receiver position. That's where I'm putting him. And the fact, once again, everyone in the comments, go ahead and let me know your thoughts on Travis Hunter. And let me know, would you draft him as a wide receiver? The fact that we can sit here and have this dialogue about where he's going to play in the NFL and we're 3 months out from the draft tells you enough of how crazy of a prospect and how crazy of a player this guy is. Travis Hunter is one of those guys. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. The New York Giants just had one of their worst seasons in their history. In the 100th season, they had their worst season, the most losses we've ever seen this team had in a single season. They need a couple of those guys. They need a couple of dogs like Travis Hunter on their team. They need that type of difference maker and that type of talent on this team. You know why? Because we lack talent. That's why we won 3 games this past season. And once again, everyone can sit here and tell me about quarterback. This is not to qualm at the thought of the Giants not getting a quarterback at number 3. But if Shador and Cam Ward aren't at 3, you can't make too many arguments about quarterback. You're not taking Jalen Milroe at number 3. I know a lot of people are warming up to Jackson Dart. You're not taking Jackson Dart at number 3. So put all those arguments aside. Push all of that aside. That's not to say Will Johnson is not going to be a great DB in this league. That's not to say a guy like Mason Graham wouldn't dominate alongside Dexter Lawrence. I say all that to say that Travis Hunter is one of the most talented players in this draft, and he's probably the number 1 ranked player in this draft. If I'm at number 3 and I'm the New York Giants, I'm taking him. You know why? Because we need more number 1 guys. We need guys. And once again, if you want to put him at wide receiver and have him play a couple snaps at DB, go ahead. Pairing him with Malik Neighbors would do great for whatever quarterback's in this situation next year. Whether it's a free agent or whether it's a rookie that's coming into the league. I'll take it either way. The point is that Travis Hunter is that elite type of player. He's that type of prospect. There's no reason we should be having this dialogue with what we've seen on the product on the field for the New York Giants is saying, Travis Hunter, I'm good. Just stay away from Travis Hunter. Draft somebody else. If you stay at 3 and draft a different type of player, a different DB or a different wide receiver, and you pass on Travis Hunter, I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't side with that. I can't sign along that. You trade back and take whoever you want. You trade back and stockpile a couple picks, get a couple more picks in. I'm not mad at that argument. And I'm not going to sit here and say I would be mad at that because I wouldn't be. But this notion about Travis Hunter not being a player for the New York Giants and not bringing him on because he's a jack of all trades but not elite, get that out of here, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. This is a little late night post. I just jumped off the live stream with TP and we talked about it a bit. Once again, man, if Travis Hunter is on this team, I'm going to be happy. And I think a lot of people will. And if you're not, you better start warming up to it because I think it's a high probability that it's going to happen.